have made it inside China's largest waterfall. We did it! You can actually walk behind the waterfall. I've never seen waterfalls rushing down like this. So beautiful, right? Okay, so we are now so close to the waterfall. This is actually the characters from the movie. And we're seeing the DG Opera. He had a big tobacco thing for smoking. Okay, we have made it inside China's largest waterfall. We did it! Ni hao YouTube, or g'day and good morning guys from the beautiful country of China. We are in
Guizhou province.
We are in Guizhou province and we are visiting Asia's largest waterfall today. Can you believe it?
Let's hike
beautiful
for 4 hours.
4 hours hiking, so come with us and let's see this beautiful waterfall together. Let's go. Okay, so first things first, we now get on one of these buses.
Really?
Yeah.
Again?
Yes, we get on a bus and I believe we drive for like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, something like that. And then from there we'll start walking about 4 hours to see this waterfall.
The weather is good, like it's not too sunny.
Yeah, it's a little bit cloudy, but I think it should be just fine. Okay, so we are at the first waterfall. Can you believe this one is just a normal waterfall?
Yeah, and it's so impressive. Look
It's
at that.
so amazing. So this is just a normal one. And so next we're going to see a wide waterfall, the most wide one. And then after that we'll see the biggest waterfall, biggest in Asia.
Yeah.
But can you believe this is just a normal waterfall right here? So, wow, this is crazy.
God's creation.
Yeah, this province of Guizhou really has a lot of water, right? And lots of waterfalls.
And lots of green forests, fresh air,
Yeah.
good weather.
Did you know that this province, Guizhou, has over 40% forest? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I think it's one of the most forest provinces in all of China, guys. That's just insane. So really, really cool.
Yeah.
And we're decked out with all the forest gear today. This was only 4 yuan, 4 RMB, which is not even $1, guys, about 70 cents. And it's completely handmade with real flowers, handpicked from the jungle. Amazing. Some local little auntie gave it to us. So cool. So we're just on another angle of this waterfall, guys, and you can just see how beautiful this is. I've never seen waterfalls rushing down like this. Absolutely amazing. Sort of feels like a dam just overflowing, you know. I'd love to go for a swim in there too. Looks absolutely beautiful. Okay, so the waterfall that we're going to right now is called Tan in Chinese, and that translates to wide falling waterfall. So it's quite interesting because in Australia, we'd probably call it like Angus waterfall or something like that. But in China, they use the names to actually describe what you're seeing. So you can see behind me here, they actually have a little opera theatre, a little ring. And Sophia's going to be performing right now. No, but they actually have this on at night, and you can see the posters here, and you can see here this is what it looks like. I just filmed the poster at the entrance, and at night it looks really cool. They use different lights and things, so unfortunately we won't be here for night, but you can see the projectors up there, so pretty cool. These sort of nature attractions are like really cool in China because they make it about the nature, but they also add like a lot more entertainment, which encourages people to sort of get out in nature as well. So guys, just a quick random observation. This might look like a wood fence to you, but it's actually concrete. And China sort of uses this hack everywhere, and they just make these concrete fences that look like wood.
Look at that.
Have you ever seen a waterfall that wide before?
No.
So beautiful, right? I've never seen something like that before.
It doesn't even look real. It's
Yeah.
like straight out of them.
So this is the widest waterfall, guys, and later on we'll see the biggest waterfall in all of Asia. But this one is super cool, and there's even a mini waterfall down here. So beautiful. I just want to go for a swim. If this was Australia right now, people would be swimming.
Really?
Yeah. Unless it's protected, but a lot of the waterfalls in Australia are pretty open.
Wow, wow.
So I don't know if you can see in there, guys, but there's a few little fish floating around as well. And I believe they're actually carp. And I was reading that the locals actually eat carp, which is quite strange because in Australia we definitely don't eat carp. It's not a good fish to eat. I think it can get you really sick. But the locals here apparently love carp and they just eat it, which is crazy. So all in this river here is all carp just feeding from whatever falls down this beautiful waterfall right here. Okay, so we are now so close to the waterfall. It's super nice, right?
So magical.
And it's really cool, like you can feel the mist coming off and the water's quite cold. You can sort of feel the coolness, right? So behind me I was just doing some research and online suggests, and they quite firmly believe that 2.7 billion litres of water passes through this waterfall every single day. Can you believe it? 2.7 billion litres of water. That is a lot of water. One thing as well is, in case you guys didn't know, China has a lot of hydropower dams all across the country. And actually the world's biggest hydropower dam is actually in China. So China has a lot of water and they really use this to their advantage for their hydropower dams. So guys, here they've made a fake tree just to hold up all the LED lights for the light show tonight. It blends in pretty good, I have to say. Okay, so now we are off to the next big waterfall. Are you excited?
Yeah.
To see the biggest waterfall in all of Asia. Oh my gosh.
I'm having the best day ever today.
I could only imagine.
Yeah.
It's going to be good.
So beautiful.
Okay, so we're just crossing the bridge now to go on the bus again to then go on the big waterfall. As you can see, this is super cool. You can just see the bottom of the river here and the water just cascading over the top. The bridge here, like, you know, all out of concrete, but it looks like real trees. It's quite funny, but really nice. Sophie was saying to me before, oh my gosh, there's a nest. And I said, yeah, it is a nest, but it's actually for the lights, and they're everywhere. And that's another thing. China's really good at disguising things.
That's
And
actually really creative.
it is. It is. Yeah, it's actually made out of organic material, so that's pretty cool, right?
Looks like wire.
It does. There's a bit of wire on the outside, but the brown stuff's organic.
Ooh,
Yeah.
birds.
Yeah, maybe the birds might nest in there. Okay, so the Chinese writing that Sophia just walked past, that was on reference to the movie that was actually filmed
Actually,
here.
it's a TV series.
TV
It used
series
to come every, I don't know which day, but I used to watch it with my grandfather.
in
All I
Nepal,
remember- yeah,
even though it was Chinese.
yeah.
Yeah.
There used to be one Chinese channel.
Yeah,
Yeah, so.
and you watched that.
Yeah.
Journey to the West. So I think it was filmed in 1980 something, and yeah, pretty cool. So there's like a pig and stuff, right?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it was really cool,
Yeah,
interesting.
we'll
So
put-
I just remembered when I saw that pig, I was like, oh, I've seen this somewhere.
Yeah. So you can see, guys, this is actually the characters from the movie, and this is one of the main characters here, the pig and the monkey.
I remember this.
You remember these two? So cool, eh? Okay guys, so before we walk down there and go to the big waterfall, I just wanted to show you guys this ice cream store.
Eventually.
Bin Chilling. So it's called Mishi Bing Qian, which is one of the most famous ice cream stores in China right now, and it is going viral everywhere. Pretty cool, and you can see everyone's interested in my camera at the moment. Now we're just walking down to the biggest river in Asia. It's going to take 2 to 3 hours. Are you with me?
Always.
Let's do it. Ta-da!
Finally.
Asia's largest waterfall. That is absolutely amazing. So 77 meters tall and 101 meters wide. Absolutely insane. So this is China's largest waterfall, and then obviously Asia's largest waterfall, one of the largest waterfalls in Asia. Oh my goodness.
Stunning.
Absolutely beautiful. You can sort of see almost there a little rainbow about to happen as well with the mist and all of the white water falling down. And then there's a little bridge here where more people can take photos, but just this view here itself just looks absolutely magical, doesn't it? Nature is truly beautiful, God's creation. It's crazy. I always think where does this water come from? Like, it's so high, like how did it get up there? Like, it sounds like such a silly thing to say.
Yeah.
But obviously, like, all the water falls into one valley and then it comes, but like it seems like it's not real. We've just taken a little bit of a rest. It's
Mosquito bite here.
yeah, there's a lot of mosquitoes and it's quite a big walk. But I was just sitting and thinking that we've filmed 2 videos now. This will be the 2nd video in Guizhou. What's one thing that you like has stood out to you?
I'd say this waterfall.
Yeah, you like the waterfall.
Yeah, I love it. The first time I saw waterfall was back in 2022
Yep.
in Nepal.
Yeah.
And I was so amazed, and it was just so small.
Yeah.
And
But this
is like
one's really big.
the largest, one of
Yeah.
the largest.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
I feel really grateful.
Yeah. One thing I like about Guizhou is it's actually like developing so fast and becoming popular. You know, like places like Shanghai, Chongqing, Beijing, they're all famous, but like no one really knows about Guizhou province. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool. People should come here. It's pretty underrated. Noticing, guys, and I've zoomed in on my phone, I'll show you the footage, is that you can actually walk behind the waterfall, and there's a whole railing system in there, I'm pretty sure, where you can walk behind the waterfall. And it's just so cool because there's trees, algae and everything that grows behind this beautiful waterfall. Okay guys, as you can see, it's getting pretty crowded around here now, and the mist from the water from the waterfall is starting to come up, and it feels like it's raining. Sophia just said to me, is it raining? And I said, no, it's just the mist. But it is absolutely so beautiful. So guys, one of the reasons why you can't swim at the very bottom of waterfalls all around the world is if you get under that water, it looks like it'd just be a nice shower. But no, it keeps pushing you and pushing you down, and you'd probably eventually drown. The force is so strong that there's no way of coming back up. So if you were to swim, you have to swim just here, not right under it. Okay, just a tip, if you wait there too long and take photos, you're gonna get soaking wet. And they were trying to sell us the raincoats, but I thought they were just trying to do a good business, but you definitely need a raincoat if you don't want to get wet. Okay, so we're now inside the waterfall. Oh my god.
Semi-wet already.
Yeah, and here we go. We're about to be inside Asia's largest waterfall. Are you ready? Are you steady? Let's go! Whoa! Asia's largest waterfall inside! So guys, the waterfall is just there, and this is the last spot we'll see it before we go out. But when can you ever say that you've been inside Asia's largest waterfall, let alone seen it? Such a cool experience, and I'm so glad we can share it with you guys. Okay guys, so we only walked down for what felt like 5 minutes, and we are already at the bottom of the waterfall. And
let me tell you, the hiking, whatever it is, it's not hard.
Yeah, easy. China makes it so easy. Look at this though, wow, it smells amazing too.
Wow!
Okay, so now we're getting the massive long escalator all the way up to the very top. So we just got a ticket for that because there was no way we were walking back, right? Okay, so we've now came to this little village here in Guizhou, and we're going.
Local life here.
We're experiencing local life, and we're seeing the Diji opera. Now, traditional opera in Beijing is normally performed on a stage, but they say Diji, which actually means ground. So they perform the opera on the ground. Now, this village was actually used for the army 600 years ago in the Ming Dynasty, and the opera was actually used to help motivate the army you know, feel better because it's quite tough times, right? So we're going to sort of see a recreation of that. Quite a really rural village area here, not so much a city, a lot of farming around and that sort. So yeah, let's go check it out. So one of the vibes that I'm getting from here, and I could be wrong, but the Chinese government actually does do this in a lot of places, is this theatre that we're going to watch right now that we're walking to. It is actually purposely organised and built for the local people of this community because they have farming, yes, but it can only bring in so much money. So how to give money into a rural town? Bring tourists here. So that's sort of, I guess, why we're led here today. So not only do people get to act and sing in these opera plays, but they also get to sell things. Like we've got this man here, he's selling scarves. And also like old different coins and stuff. Like I say that these are probably, you know, old coins from that 600-year era. But they do look a little bit remade. Okay, so we just came into the opera now and you can see all the masks behind me. And that's what the performers wear the whole entire time. They actually wear masks. And I think they're sort of getting ready, but they're going to perform here very soon.
It started now.
So yeah, that was a little bit interesting. It sort of felt like, you know, when all of your brothers and sisters and cousins all get together on Christmas and you make the whole family watch a amateur play. That's sort of what it felt like, but it's okay. It was still really entertaining. I was doing some research online and still in China today, there's a lot of culture in marriage and a lot of culture in money, which is quite different from the West. And believe it or not, if you come from a village like this, it might actually be hard for you to marry someone in the city because the two families meet and they sort of negotiate who's paying for what and what type of dowry is going to be given, what type of money, gold, silver. And these exchanges still do happen a lot in the East, guys. It's very common in Nepal. Fortunately, Sophia and I didn't really have an issue with that. But still in China today, a lot less in the cities like Shanghai and Beijing, but still it's really ingrained in the culture. This is really as raw as you can get here in rural China. That's someone's kitchen there, but I don't want to disturb them. So these little girls here are selling souvenirs.
I don't think
Hello.
they're selling. I think their
Hello.
parents are selling.
What is your name?
Name? My name is Sophia. What's your name?
What's your name?
Name? Liu
Lao Qing.
Liu Shan Shen Cheng Yu Chung Lian Mo Xing.
I think they still didn't understand.
Well, I didn't pronounce it.
Bye. Oh wow, the people in here are watching the 80th anniversary of the Japanese war with the Japanese parade on TV at the moment. A lot of China is actually watching this today. There's a big military parade going on. I'd love to film inside, but it's so awkward. Oh, can I go inside your house and film? Yeah, it's pretty hard. Sometimes it just doesn't feel right to stick your camera in, you know what I mean? Let's look down here. Let's see if we can see any other cool things in this village. It looks like some of the houses as well are really built up. Other parts is like quite local and not so built up. Ni hao. These guys. I think he told me don't film, but I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But he had a big tobacco thing for smoking. Oh, they know how to play scissors, paper, rock.
Whoa, you won! Okay.
Wow. Every kid around the world knows a good scissors, paper, rock.
That's a good way of communicating.
That is. We should play that more. So in the village here, they do whatever works, and if they need to transport something, they'll make it work. So they're transporting 2 bikes on a tricycle bike to take it out of here. And that's one thing I love about visiting villages in anywhere in the world. They're very resourceful, and sometimes you can even see these little tricycles carrying like fruits or crops all the way up this high, and they managed to make it work. Okay guys, that ends today's video, exploring Asia's largest waterfall, seeing the villages here in Guizhou, and really experiencing raw rural life. And you saw today, these villages that we saw are very rural, and I hope that you enjoyed everything that you learnt today, and we'll see you guys next week from another episode here in China. As always guys, keep it real.
Cheers.
Cheers.